Hey YouTube friends and family, it's Michelle and I'm here today with a neighborhood Walmart grocery haul. I went across the street, so this is not a delivery, but I went across the street to get some things and you see about $75 and maybe a little bit of coin worth of stuff here. You're going to also see some splurges, stuff that I don't know that I've ever bought, but I want to explain that. As many of you know, if you've been with my channel, a lot of you will know that I am legally blind. I was born with glaucoma, and the reason why I was born with glaucoma is because I have something known as Sturgis-Weber syndrome. And you can go and look that up because it affects people in many different ways. I have the kind where basically the only effects that I have from it is that I was born with the glaucoma, and I also have what we refer to as the birthmark, and it covers the majority of my face. So, because I do have glaucoma, and because of a lot of issues that I've had within the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years with the Sturgis-Weber syndrome. I I worked up until then, but I was unable to work, so now I draw disability. And because I draw disability, I'm also on Medicare. So I wanted to put this out there because there's things that I wasn't aware of about being on Medicare and stuff that some of you all may not be aware of. So that's why I'm putting this out there. Um, because I'm on Medicare, I also have like I guess what they call a secondary um oh insurance, and through that secondary insurance I received a card in the mail, and I thought that the card was only good for over the counter things and stuff and specific things because they send you a book and they tell you, what you can buy and stuff. And so I thought it was just strictly for that. And everybody gets a different amount and stuff, and stuff like that. So I don't know how they base it or whatever because my mom, she's over 65 and she's on Medicare now, and she has a card and stuff, and her benefits are completely different than mine. So anyway, well, the amount of benefits I'll say, her card pretty much works like mine though. So anyway, I was under the impression that you could only get things in the book, and recently they added food items to the book. But a lot of the items that were added were items that, were not of interest to me. I mean, it was a lot of like healthy foods, I would say, which I understand, they're wanting you to eat healthy and stuff. If they're giving you this card, they're giving you this money, they're wanting you to eat healthy foods and stuff. Totally understand that. So I used my card strictly for the over the counter things, for like medicines and stuff like that. Um, but recently, my mom, like I said, she has a card, and she went to Walmart, and the card is strictly can only be used at Walmart as well. So she went to Walmart and she used her card, which is actually, it says it's a food and over the counter card. So she used her card when she checked out with her groceries, and it paid for everything. So, I mean, up until she went past her amount that was on the card. I mean, she only has a certain amount. But she didn't go over that amount, so it paid for everything in her cart. So, of course, she called me and she told me, she's like, Michelle, I think you could use your card for any groceries. So I tested it out a couple of days ago, went over there and just bought a couple of things, to see what it would cover. Sure enough, it covered everything But the only thing that I know of that it won't cover was I did buy a cream cheese Danish from the deli, and it did not cover that. So I'm thinking that if you buy things from the deli or from the bakery, that it may not cover things like that. And I know that it will not cover soft drinks. So, because I actually, when I got home, I called the 800 number to ask them about things and stuff. And that was one of the questions that I asked them was, will it cover soft drinks? And they said no. So anyway, when you get this money, they upload. Well, I guess every insurance company is different as to how they give you your money allotment. Mine, it gives me whatever amount it is that I get. It gives it to me every month, and then at the end of the month, it does not roll over. So if you don't use that money, then it will not roll over. So, like I said, I just found out about this a couple of days ago. Well, today is the 28th of February. So, I had quite a bit on my card. And I really wasn't needing a whole lot yet because I did my monthly like grocery haul for February. I did that late in the month and stuff. So, I went over there today and I just got some things that I don't normally get. And this isn't something that I'll do every month, because now I know I have that money to put aside for groceries because groceries have went up so much. So I mean this just helps out so much being on a fixed income. So I just wanted to point that out there for those of you who might be on Medicaid and might have the secondary insurance and you have one of those cards and stuff, and that you may not be aware. Because, I mean, like I said, groceries are so expensive. They're going to continue to go up because of what's going on in the world. And it's just, you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. So I just wanted to help people out. I also wanted to explain, I've been on YouTube for I don't know how long, years and years and years. I first started my YouTube channel as being a crafty um, channel and scrapbooking, paper crafting, things like that. But over the years, my glaucoma has caused my vision to get worse and worse. So it made doing paper crafting not so fun anymore because it was such a strain on my eyes and stuff. So I stopped doing that, and then I learned to love to cook because I've never been one that was like handy in the kitchen. I used to always say I can't boil water, and that's just how I felt. But I needed to find something to occupy myself. If I wasn't going to scrapbook and paper craft and stuff, I needed to find another hobby. So I turned to cooking and I also turned to couponing. So those are the two things that I do now. And like I explained in the beginning of this video, I do also have what is called Sturgis-Weber syndrome. And if you do go look that up, you'll see, like I said, I suffer from the part where you actually have the birthmark, and it does cover the portion of my face. And I've had several skin grafts and stuff to try to remove the birthmark. And unfortunately, the doctor that did it did not know what he was doing, so he kind of made it worse. And so I just choose not to be on camera. I do have a Facebook page, and I will share my Facebook page down below. And I do share, pictures of myself on Facebook. And I know once you put it out there, it's out there. And I know, people are mean, and that's why I choose not to, you know, be on camera on YouTube. I feel a little more comfortable on Facebook because I know who my friends are that I've friended on there, and I know that they're not going to share my picture with somebody that I don't want it shared with, and, you know, it's a little more, it's not as ugly on there, I guess, as the people can get on YouTube. I mean, it's just, there's enough hate in the world that I'm like, I don't need that drama. And also, if you look at my channel, I do have over 1,000 subscribers. And I wanted to get I gained all those subscribers by being a paper crafting channel. And I wanted to gain those views, those subscribers on, my talents in paper crafting, and them wanting to actually watch my videos and what I was doing other than what I looked like, or pity or anything like that. I wanted to gain them on my own, and so that's why I choose that. Maybe one day, there are some days where I think, I'm just going to do a video and come out, and say, hey, here I am. And one of these days I probably will, I mean, I get in those moods sometimes. But, just right now and for the present being, and for what's going on in the world and stuff, and the hate that I do see that people put out there to other people and stuff, I'm just like, I'm not throwing myself to the wolves. Not yet. So anyway, and now like I said, I've turned to cooking and stuff, and um I do videos and stuff, and I'm trying to gain an audience for that. But, I'm not consistent, and, that's one thing you have to do on YouTube. You have to be consistent. So it's my fault, and I'm going to try to be more consistent and, upload more videos and, at least upload one a week or something, do something like that, food wise and stuff. And hopefully, maybe I'll, um, you know, eventually like collaborate with somebody or something. And I know that also helps get your views up and stuff. And I have also been being more interactive as far as leaving comments for people and, the people that I've watched over the years and stuff on cooking and stuff, because there's so many of you that I've followed for years and years and years and just been, back here in the shadows and haven't said anything. So I'm trying to be more interactive and stuff like that. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. That's not why you come here. Probably you come here to watch a grocery haul. But like I said, there were a few things I just wanted to address. I definitely wanted to address the card for people that have that may not know exactly the benefits to that card. Because, I mean, like I said, the time that we're living in and how expensive groceries have gotten, you know, um, if you've got one of those cards and you can use it that way and you're not aware of it, and I can help you be aware of it, then, hey, I'm all about helping people out. So anyway, we're going to get started with this video. Like I said, you're going to see things that I know I've never put in a grocery haul and maybe have never purchased ever. So, just, complete splurges and who knows if they'll show up in a grocery haul ever again, but hey, you only live once, and sometimes you gotta treat yourself, right? So, here is one thing. I've been wanting to get some of these, and I haven't. It's the Carne Picada. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm sure one of you YouTubers on in the cooking network here will have some great recipes. So I'm gonna go look at some recipes to see what to do with that exactly. But I've been wanting to get some and try it. Today was the day. I also got some of this stir fry. Again, another thing I've been wanting to get just to try in my stir fry and stuff. So, got that. And then, this was the big splurge here, was these 2 ribeye steaks. And growing up, I was never a steak person, and I still really am not a steak person. But every once in a while, I will get a craving for a steak. Okay, guys, back again. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. Okay, so I was talking that every once in a while I will get a craving for a steak, and my mom used to make some kind of steaks, and I'm not sure what they were, but I'm thinking maybe they were ribeyes, and they were so good. when I would get that craving or whatever. So I got these, and they were a little pricey for just two, but you know, it is what it is. And like I said, sometimes you just have to treat yourself. So, yeah, so I picked these up, and I cannot wait to try them. And hopefully they're what I'm thinking they are. So, I got the two ribeye steaks. So, then back here, we have one of my favorite frozen pizzas, which is the Motor City Company pizza. We have some of the on the border chips. Then we have a loaf of white bread. We have some English muffins. And then I decided to pick up a pork tenderloin. This is, let's see, the Applewood smoked bacon. And I've had this before, and it's so, so good. So I can cut that up in half, have half of it one day, Well, actually, I'll be able to eat off of it for a couple of days when I cook half of it, and then cook the other half another time. So that will be probably about 4 meals for me. And then I needed some shredded cheese because I had fixed some um, potato soup the other night, and I used up all my sharp cheddar cheese. So I decided to get the triple cheddar because I could use that because I only have like one more bowl left, so I won't use a whole lot. So I figured I could use the rest or whatever on other recipes. And then I got a bag of this Mexican rice. I usually get the Spanish rice. That's my favorite. But every once in a while, I want something a little bit different. And depending on the meal that I'm eating. So, excuse me. There we go. Um, Depending on what I'm eating, depends on what kind of rice I want to eat with it. So I decided to go ahead and just pick up that. Then I got just a package of 4 brioche buns. I love these things. And I love that they keep for so long. I mean, they stay fresh for so long, which is so nice. And they stay fresh quite a while after the expiration date as well. And they do freeze well too. So there you go. That's that. I also got another bag of golden crispy crowns. I actually have 2 in my freezer, but I went ahead and picked up another package because I don't know what it is about frozen potatoes, but frozen potatoes are so hard to find. So I thought I use these quite a bit in different recipes, especially ones that call for tater tots. I substitute them with the crispy crowns instead. So, yeah, I know 2 bags is probably enough, but 3 bags will be plenty. So I won't be picking up a 4th, but yeah, I know that I have golden crispy crowns in my arsenal now. And then, again, another one of my favorite, this is my all-time favorite frozen pizza. It's the Totino's pizza, and it's the combination. So I picked up pizza, and then that's all the food items. And then I also picked up these Poise Pads, which is another thing that card covers because it covers a lot of over-the-counter things. And this is something else that I wasn't aware of. Like I said, I thought you were only limited to what was in the book. But they have these poise pads in the book, but the absorbency, like this number here, is different. It's like, let's see what number is this. These are 3s. And I'm thinking that the ones that are in the book are 4s, and 4 and above. And I use these for my dog because she wears little panties, and you put a pad in there, and I cut these in half and put them in there. And these are the ones that fit the best and have the most absorbency. And if I go up a size, they're too big. They're too bulky. So, I thought, well, that stinks. So I always buy these and stuff. Well, today I decided I'm going to see if that card will cover these, even though they're not listed in the book for this number. And sure enough, the card covered them. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to strictly go by the book. At least that's how it works for mine, and that's how it's working for my mom's. So, yeah. And then I also needed some air freshener. So I see these. These are new, and I've never seen this scent in an air freshener like this. So, it is what do they call it? The Stay Cool Watermelon. And I noticed that Febreze also has a watermelon scent now, too. And, it's like, why are these only 97 cents and Febreze is like $4? I mean, give me a break. And actually, you probably get more in one of these containers than you do the Febreze. Because if you look in that can of the Febreze, you can see on the side, and you can see where the liquid ends, and you're paying for a bunch of air, So the only time I ever get Febreze is with a coupon deal. So otherwise, it is the Glade or the Airwick, because they're a whole lot cheaper. So anyway, I picked those up. And then, last but not least, I picked up 2 of the little shopping bags from Walmart because I've had a chest freezer for quite a while at my mom's house. She bought it for me for Christmas, but recently we actually brought it to my house. So it's here now. So now I can fill it up and everything, which I've been doing. And it was Do It on a Dime that had a hack on her channel to if you have meats and stuff that like meats like this. If you got meat like that you take out of the package and then package up again, I'll take these out and probably wrap them with foil and then put them in a freezer bag. And they're right on the freezer bag when, I put them in the freezer and everything and what they are, blah, 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 blah. But, once you start stacking all that stuff in your freezer, it's it's hard to get to. And you end up, everything on the bottom gets, forgot about. So her hack, bring back here, was to put those bags, or put your freezer bags and stuff in bags like this. And then keep the handles up, to where all you have to do is just pull the bag out, which was a genius idea. Now, I've seen other people use totes and stuff like that, but this was the least expensive way that I found in order to organize your chest freezer and stuff. So there's another great hack for you. So that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry it was so long and I was so winded in the beginning, blah, 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 talkative. But I did want to explain a few things, and I think I got it all taken care of. And yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye, y'all.